Welcome to Partner Toxicity. I'm Parrish.
Zach.
This is King.
Kurt.
The boy Pete Weasel with Hedden.
All right.
All right, let's get to it. We're going to start off with Lana Rhodes. We're going to talk about that situation. Kurt, if you don't mind, explain that situation for us.
All right, so basically I think it was about last week, Lana Rhodes got on the podcast she's on and started talking about people she dated and all this stuff going on. And one of the things she brought up was that she dated a Brooklyn net who was quote unquote a Libra, and how he was weird on the date. He brought a backup date with him and was just very standoffish during his date. And people did their research on the internet and said that KD is the only Libra on the Brooklyn Nets. So the idea is that he went on this date with her, brought a side chick with him, and now it's like there's rumors circulating around that he might be the one that's the father of her soon-to-be child that she has. So my question to y'all is, do y'all think it's weird when people who are let's not even say just famous, but anybody says things for clout to like reach, you know?
That shit lame as hell regardless.
Lana Rhodes, is she a porn star?
She's retired. She was.
How's that 401k? So
She's
she
retired.
retired.
So she said that she had relations with somebody on the Nets. Currently, that's playing now.
Bro,
Currently,
not
that's
even.
on the team now.
Not even. She said she went on a date. So it went from going on a date to now he's her child's father.
That's the internet. You know the internet.
That's the internet. If you want to say that you went on a date with someone, that's whatever. I feel like if you're in a relationship with someone and y'all don't make the relationship public, you shouldn't, out their business on social media or whatever. Like, because you gotta respect people's privacy. I'm the type of person, I do like to keep things as private as possible, but like, I guess that's not for everybody.
But she definitely put the wheels in motion, and she knew what she was doing when she got on the podcast and said that. She knew that there were people would find out it was KD. And that's like when you talk about regular people, is like, you know what you're doing when you try to say something for clout to get people to think about you or talk about you more. Instead of just saying what it is. Because, I mean, I don't know. If KD's going on a date with her, he's not looking at her to be a wife. That's for damn sure.
The nigga brought a backup date for a reason.
He's probably trying to get the three-way.
He brought a backup date for the date. That's pressing.
That's fire.
That's pressing. Hey, damn.
I mean, there's definitely levels to celebrity, though. I mean, he's KD, she's Lana Rhodes. I'm sure regular dudes would be.
I don't even know who that is. I ain't know.
I don't really know who that is either.
I got you after the podcast.
I feel like KD's that famous outside of basketball, to be honest.
You said he's not?
Not really.
You're
not
bugging.
Real. I feel like if I asked a random person who KD is, niggas wouldn't know.
What?
You're clearly
not niggas.
You're clearly drunk.
Boy,
if I ask,
everybody knows who Kevin
A
Durant.
LeBron stan has entered the chat.
If you ask your mom who Kevin Durant is, she's not gonna know who Kevin Durant
Yes,
is.
she would.
Yes, she is.
No, she wouldn't.
She would.
No, she wouldn't.
That peasy head nigga.
You're really delusional.
Why are you disrespecting Katie like that? That's crazy.
I'm not. I'm just saying niggas don't know him like that.
Yes, they do.
He's not that popular outside of basketball. That's what I'm saying. Like, why would niggas? He did. What was that movie he was in? That went straight to DVD. Thunderstruck. Niggas didn't watch that.
I watched it.
I didn't even know he had a movie.
Yeah, that shit went straight to DVD.
I didn't either.
He's not known for his personality though, so that's not
nobody
something
knows
that would,
him.
That's not something that would sell. But like Kevin Durant is known. But
if you're not following basketball heavy, you don't know who Kevin Durant is.
All right, but that chick, I don't see how she would. Why she would actually do that? Like why? What's
I mean, to me, I feel like she did it, like I said, like how most girls do, for attention. She got the attention she wanted. She's got this pregnancy thing going around, so people want to know who she's got the baby with, because it's not her ex-boyfriend apparently, who's also some famous podcaster like that, be with Logan Paul and Jake Paul. So, that's just the way of the world, and I think it's corny.
Have y'all ever been in a situation where like you're like maybe someone in a friend group, y'all got something going on the side, and then like they try to like hint to people like when y'all out or whatever, trying to like
Oh,
kind of
like
out
making it
y'all.
hot.
Yeah,
That
make it
shit
hot.
lame. Oh, I hate,
Yeah,
bro.
making it hot.
Oh my
And it's
god.
not even like they're trying to make it hot directly. It's like
Nah, they
it's
be
like
directly
legit.
trying to make it hot. 'Cause
It's
you-
like
Or
on
Yeah.
some
or
It
like if
depends
if
on
they
it depends on the female.
or if
Nah,
they
like it's
want people to know that you're dealing with them, something
yeah,
like
like
that.
it's honestly where you could tell like a person is just like, oh, they're doing the most, or you could tell like, oh, y'all two definitely was fucking around. Y'all got something
Yeah.
going on. Why is she acting like that? Like, why is she
No,
acting like that when you talking to other females? Like, what's the issue with that,
I've definitely had a couple situations like that. This shit is honestly the worst. It's
bro?
like, especially if you like don't want people to know, and for whatever reason you may not want people to know, but like that's not everyone's business. And I'm big on people minding their business.
what's the reason? What's the reason y'all ain't want somebody to know that y'all was fucking with
Because Newports.
Huh? No. You may just. It's not my situation personally, but maybe Shorty could be hurt. You don't want everybody to know.
So you saying you fuck unattractive women? That's what you saying?
Yeah.
I have. I think
Yo.
everyone has.
Why?
What do you mean? That's
High
a dumb
percentage shots,
question.
buddy.
Because
Yeah.
it's like.
Sometimes you don't need to pull up for three. You can just lay it up.
So did you do it just because they had a fat ass or a nice body?
No, because they wanted to, and it is what it is.
I
It
ain't
could be
gonna.
a fat ass or a nice body. No,
I am
Mostly,
a-
mostly, if you don't think the girl's attractive in the face, you want to fuck her because of her body.
yeah, I would say that.
So you just
Okay.
fucking ugly motherfuckers just to fuck them.
No standards.
You
got
see
no
that?
standards.
When you say it
in,
like that, it sounds really bad. But no, they
in
could
my
be.
younger years, I've given women a chance who should have not been given a chance.
That's a fact. That's a
Because
fact. If
what
I could
happens
go
is,
back and know what I know now,
for me, I don't like. I could just like kick it with a shorty and like we just kick it, and then like you end up like, oh, like she cool as hell, and then like you just fuck her just off the strength of her like just being mad, chill, and cool, like y'all just
and around.
yeah.
Hold on real quick. Pete, so you ain't never been at the club. It's 2 a.m. The lights on, and you like, damn, I
Nah,
gotta do
Nah,
something.
this
I'm
is
nah.
going
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Like somebody
He
probably
starts stuttering. He like, look,
no,
look.
no. Listen. They did
Uh-uh.
because they didn't catch what I was actually saying before. Like I said, usually most dudes if they're gonna fuck a chick that's not pretty in the face or think they attractive in the face, they have a nice shape or something about their body that
Yeah.
you want to fuck. You see what I'm saying? Like I done did that before when I was younger. Now he sound like he's just fucking ugly people just to fuck him because he said it don't matter about the body. He's talking about like he don't have nothing to substitute. He
They
don't
ain't
have
got that
nothing
Whopper
to substitute.
Junior,
Yeah,
no
you see what I'm
nothing.
saying? Heck
No.
no.
No. You can't just be like nothing going for you. But there's definitely some I wish I could take back. Like,
Because if the face is not
I'm proud of my
attractive,
little
you're
ugly
attracted in
bones.
some way. So her body or
yeah.
whatever. You might be attracted to her personality. I don't know. Some
Yeah.
niggas are attracted to personality.
I
So
hold my
they might.
ugly joints
Nope.
close to heart. You feel me?
You said
Yo,
no.
you ever had like referring to the topic, you ever had somebody lie on you? Like
Yes.
lying that they dealt with you and
Yeah, that shit lame.
Yo, all right. So one time I was in high school, son. Yo, my mom smacked the shit out of me one day because she heard through the grapevine that I had got this little shorty pregnant. Bro, I never touched this shorty a day of my life. She just had a crush on me and some wild shit. But I came home after practice one day and my mom just started wailing on me. And I'm like, damn, nigga, what I do? Come to find mid wailing on me. You motherfucker, you got this little girl pregnant. I'm like,
Damn,
what?
mom, crazy.
I was like, Mom, I ain't never talked. I had to go through and show her like I ain't never talked to Shorty, like crazy shit, son.
yeah, I've never actually been in that situation though. Pete, you ever been in that situation?
Yeah, I had a bit lie on me before, bro. That shit lame, bro. It's like when I was talking to Shorty, it lied and said that well, I tried to get her number and then we was talking like, bro, like, come on, bro, like that shit so lame. Why would you do that? Because I'm not gonna lie to people that I fuck you. Like if I didn't fuck you, I ain't fuck you. That's just how I feel.
That's a fact.
Yeah. And then when you're a man, you automatically wrong. Like they don't believe nothing you saying until
Facts.
otherwise.
Facts. You have to give them fucking proof, like
Nigga,
damn near dissertation.
you gotta start pulling out the record books. Like, look at all this. Like, I ain't.
What I did have happen to me was what we were talking about earlier. This was a few years ago. Like a shorty making it hot, like that y'all dealing each other and not making known. Like, yeah, we're coworkers or whatever. And the thing was that she had a whole man, like not half a man. She had a whole man. You know what I'm saying? Like she had a whole boyfriend, like full-fledged boyfriend type shit. And when I'm young and stuff like that, I'm not really thinking about karma and like breaking up a happy home and all that shit. Like now, like yeah, I wouldn't touch that situation, like somebody with a boyfriend, somebody with a situation, whatever, because I could just end up backfiring on you, person end up crazy, and then you might have to back the toolie out on something. You know what I'm saying? But shorty, she ended up wilding out. Like, yeah, we was just fucking occasionally, whatever. And when we went out one time, we all went out as a group, and I'm single. You know what I'm saying? So I was going out there trying to pick up somebody. I'm talking to them, getting their number. I go to the bathroom. I come back. She's sitting there talking to the girl, and I'm like, what's going on here? Is she trying to line up a threesome or something? So then when I go back to sit down over there, she like brushes past me like, oh. This man Kurt needs help.
Every time.
Nah,
he literally
my
brushes
Wi-Fi is trash. I don't know what it is. My Wi-Fi is so trash when I get on Zoom. Nothing else. Everything else is fine. It's just Zoom.
This nigga came in like,
Yeah, why you? It's your face in the camera.
Why don't you just set it up then?
Yeah, and then turn it on.
Come on,
Man, don't worry about what I do.
And then have your nostrils on the camera every episode.
Exactly. So
What we on?
So all right, so shorty ends up fucking brushing past me like, like mad attitude. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm talking to the girl, and then she's like, oh, yeah, your friend. She came up like, is that your girlfriend? And I'm like, no. Is that somebody you're dating? I'm like, no. She's like, oh, she came up to me talking about if you came to a place with someone, don't you think the person would have some respect and treat you with respect and not talk to anyone else? I'm like, first off, I didn't come there with you. It's literally a whole group of us, and we're not dating. Like, and you have a boyfriend. I'm single. And then I'm like, so then she's literally like, blocking. And I'm like, bro, what you on? And then Shorty was like, that don't mean nothing to me because I'm still going to give you my number. I'm still trying to deal with you.
That game realized he was boyfriend number 2.
Bro.
Boyfriend number 2.
Bro, she
Classic.
Yeah, wild shit, bro. Like, oh, I'll leave you for him. And I'm like, no. You leave him for me, then what?
That was
you gonna do the same shit?
She had a boyfriend or a husband?
Boyfriend.
Pete, we know about you.
Nah, chill. Yeah,
he ain't never getting married.
That was wild.
Shit.
That was wild.
You want to tell the story?
Go ahead and share.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, nah. It's
Sweating, boy.
It's this chick, man. It's this chick that I was like messing around with. Well, I only fucked her one time, but she had a dude. She had a husband. So
you gotta speak up.
Y'all can hear me?
We can hear you now. You good?
Yeah. So I was messing with this chick and gonna find out she had a husband. She did tell me, like, we used to text here and there. Like the first time I ever talked to her, bro, she we was texting and stuff like that, and then her husband fucked around and was on her Facebook Messenger and replying, I guess, to her DMs. He was just like, stop talking to my wife. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is years ago though. This is like a few years ago. So she ended up hitting me back later, like, I'm sorry, that was my husband, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, cool. And we were always like, you feel me, like talk for a while, and then she go ghost. You see what I'm saying? And then shit, I might find myself talking to her again for a little bit. So we finally linked up. Like one time, she told her husband she was going to the that she had to work overtime. She got off at 7, I think, and she was telling him she was gonna be working till 9. So I got a hotel, drove to the city where she work at, you feel me? Got a hotel, waited on her, she came through, did my little thing. I ain't gonna lie, that thing there like pressure, like she got it, you feel me? Like I wanted it again, like I wanted her to stay the night type shit. I'm like, you gotta stay like shit. But I know she couldn't. So while we was fucking, but this dude was calling her back to back, like back to back. He calling like 10 times, 15 times, bro. And like she and they saying like he and they saying like, well, yeah, you like I told you I had to work overtime, blah blah blah. So after that, I ain't talked to her for a while again. Come back around, I think she texted me out the blue, or I probably text her out the blue. And, well, we was talking for a little bit after that, but then we went ghost again. So we came back talking to her out the blue, talking, saying we miss each other, trying to link up again and shit like that. So she was telling me about her husband, like, dude's crazy, and he, I think he put his hands on her, and then he was threatening her and saying he was gonna kill himself. So she called the police on him and they put him in a mental institution. Like, yeah, bro, like, and then I'm talking to her on the phone while I'm at work and she's at work. So she's telling me the story. And she said he been in the mental institution for about a week. You feel me? And then was calling her saying that, he's better and he want to work it out for the kids and blah, 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 and all that shit. Tell me why. He was supposed to be in the mental institution. Tell me why, while we were on the phone, this man walked in at her job while I'm on the phone. And I think I was on speakerphone. So I don't know if I was or not. To her job, and started talking to her about the situation. Like, all I got is you. I can't do nothing without you. And I'm like, oh shit, this is crazy. And I can just hear her yelling like, why would you cut my child? You always do this. No, I don't want to. I was like, and I ain't gonna say he was simping, but he was
Oh,
just,
he was simping.
This nigga
Bro,
broke out of a
if you-
mental institution.
yo,
bro, if you say
That's some
that you're
good
gonna kill
pussy right
yourself for
there.
somebody, bro,
That's what I was
to
thinking.
fucking maintain a relationship,
bro,
Nigga, that's a
that's
man.
simping,
movie.
bro. What you
And
mean?
so I was trying to screen record, but like I don't think it didn't come with the sound. It just got me screen recording the phone call. And I'm like, yo, nah, this is crazy. So I stayed on the phone just to make sure she was gonna be okay. But I eventually like hung up. But now I was like, you know what? I'm done with this bitch. Like I'm done with this motherfucker because I ain't got time. This nigga find out who I am. I ain't talked to you in a minute, but he found out who I am. I ain't trying to goddamn, you
A
feel me? Like
nigga broke out of a mental
have to up
institution
that
for that
fire.
pussy.
Have to up
You,
that fire. Hey, nah, I ain't.
you thought you
I'm
were
good,
safe
bro.
after that?
I don't know. I mean, I don't even know, dude. I don't even think he know about me. I'm just saying that was just crazy how that happened. Like how, like he either broke out. I don't know what he did, but he just came straight to her job and they was arguing for a long time. I was on that phone for like 30 minutes, just make sure she was good, just listening before I hung up. So I'm like,
Paris, you ever had a situation like that?
Uh, Mine's is super minor. I had a situation where I was at an art event and I pulled up on this little shorty, and I'm macking, we talking and shit, laughing or whatever, and music come on. So I mean we go to dance, and she's like, nah, I can't really dance right now. So I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, all right, bet, like whatever, like maybe shorty can't dance. I ain't even tripping. So we exchanged numbers later. And mind you, I only started talking to her because my man's put me on to her. And it's all gonna wrap around. So my man's put me on to shorty. So we talking and shit, bro. One night I was working overnight. I get off at like 8 in the morning. So I go home to go to sleep. Nigga, as soon as I touch my bed, my phone started ringing. So I'm like, what the fuck? I answer the phone and it's this nigga like, yo, how you know such and such? And I'm like, I met her at an art event. Like, what's going? And instantly, I knew it was her man. So
Oh nah.
I'm like, son, like, why you calling my phone? Like, obviously, you got my number out her phone, so you you already seen like what was going on. Like, don't call me. That shit is weird. But the nigga that put me onto her was homeboy's brother, which is mad messy, son. Like
Oh damn, that's
his
wild.
brother put me onto the shorty that was his girl, and they had been dating for years. It wasn't even like it was on some
He ain't
random
one in the family.
Honestly,
You said
He part of the family.
the dude homeboy brother put you on?
No. So what happened is me talking to the shorty. My man's or a guy that I know put me onto shorty. I'm like, yo, who that? He like, oh, that's such and such. Like, pull up with me.
Yeah.
Like, now, I mean, I'm gonna introduce you to her. Introduce me to shorty. That person that put me on to shorty was her boyfriend's brother.
Oh.
that's messy.
Yeah.
Oh, so he
damn.
must have
That's
not
crazy.
fucked with him. That's why he did that.
That's
for real?
wild.
Fuck with him. That's
that
why.
was the boyfriend's brother. And like the shit what made me realize that she had a man was like whenever we were taught, like she would like, I was working overnight, so I would call before I went in, and she was getting off, and like she would like sit outside like in a car and be talking to me on the phone, and I was just like, maybe like, sometimes like after you get off work, you just sit in the car for a little minute if the conversation good or whatever. So I just thought that's the type of shit it was, but it would always happen. Like she would never go in the crib. And I was like, oh, she got a man. But I was like, ain't got nothing to do with me. And then the nigga called me one morning. I was like, nigga, get off my phone with this weird shit.
Be it your
That's
wife or your
crazy.
girlfriend, if you are calling another nigga about your bitch, you're a loser.
Facts.
You're a full blown loser.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're a
I
loser.
told
Niggas do
son,
it. Niggas
I
do
told
that
son,
shit though.
I told son, I was like, yo, you obviously got my number from her phone. That mean you done read the text messages. That mean you
Bro.
done saw the interaction. Why are you calling me?
When it gets to that point,
handle your
you
household.
can have
Don't
her,
call
bro.
me.
When it gets to that point, you can have her. Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to
When it
talk
gets
to
to
your
that point, you
bitch.
can have her. I ain't talking.
I'm
I'm not addressing
yeah.
another man about.
Yeah, about my shorty, like
Kudos to you that you took my bitch. That's amazing. Kudos.
I would have just been like, I'd have just told Shorty like, that's what you want. All right, cool,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Exactly. That's the mentality you gotta have. Like, bro, kudos to you.
I would never call a nigga about a joint that I'm with. That's wild.
That's loser mentality.
Yeah, niggas gotta have that. King, in your before, would you ever have any situation like that happen to you?
Not like that shit Pete went through, for sure. But
Pete shit was
but
wild.
no,
I went through a whole movie.
I had this one shorty that was my friend. And for some reason she was like obsessed with making my girl at the time jealous.
I
Like
know
so
this one.
so she would like post pictures of us together when we go places, and like she like be in my lap and stuff and all that kind of stuff. She was just like OT. And like one time I bought some.
You let her sit in your lap and you use it a relationship.
I was young.
Yeah, let her take those pictures. Wow, boy, bro.
But nah, like
You
she was
tweaking.
no, and it was kind of wild because like there were times where like I don't know. Well, we had slept in the same bed a couple of times, but we were actually friends. I know it's weird. It's super weird. It's super weird. It's super weird.
Did your girl know? Did your girl know?
I did tell her one time because I knew that she was going to tell people. Because this shorty, she loved to make my girl jealous. So like I knew she was going to say something about it. So I actually told her.
Why would you sleep? Why would you sleep in the bed with her if you know she likes to make your girl jealous though?
So we had gone out.
Oh man.
Wild work husband vibes.
No, because we had gone out and like she needed someone to stay or whatever. So I like took the key to my mom's other house and like we stayed over there. I ended up getting in trouble for that too, but like so I was like
I remember that shit.
She's gonna my mom busted in the house at like 6 o'clock in the morning on a rampage.
Damn.
But not like she used to, like, and then she ended up actually telling people like that we had sex, but we didn't actually.
Oh my god!
We didn't actually.
That's trifling.
You should have went ahead and fucked her if you did all that.
Probably.
You feel me?
Probably.
Like, cause if your relationship got fucked up over that, you should have just had fucked her. No
That's
kids.
a fact. But I like 99%. She probably wouldn't even been down for it. That's the thing that's crazy. Like
that's just weird. Why was she so
Nah.
obsessed with your girlfriend at the time?
That girl for real had something going on with her because she did a
Like
similar thing.
mental
with me.
issues.
Chill.
I don't know if it was mental
with you.
issues. No. Like one time we were somewhere. We met up with like a bunch of friends somewhere, and it was like we were all hanging out, and then we all left. And we lived in the same neighborhood at the time, so we walked home together. So we walked. I went to her crib, and then I walked to my crib when nothing happened. But like a year later, my homeboy started talking to her, and she was like telling him like, "Oh yeah, me and Kurt did things, and we never did nothing." And it was just like what's wrong? What's up with you? Like she was just very weird. And then there was another situation where me and King both knew her, and she was trying to hang out with King and dumbass trying to hang out with her dumbass for some reason. But she texted me telling me that King was saying he wanted to hang out with the three of us. And then I was like, and then King texted me saying she was saying she wanted to hang out with us. And I was like, why are they both saying that the other one wants to hang out with the three? I was like, first of all, King would tell me if he wanted to hang out with me. Why would he tell you? And then he was like, nah, she told me you said you wanted to hang out with me and her. I was like, yo, this is weird. Like,
He was trying to get party.
She's probably trying to take your booty.
She was trying to get
hey. No.
She was probably trying to get the Treyway pop.
Facts.
He was trying to get party.
Nah, not with King. I couldn't look at it. Nah, that's weird. Like,
Not with King. So with somebody else?
Hey, yo.
not with nobody. Nah, King be
So-
I'm like, whoa, bro, relax, whoa.
With that being said, I feel like that segues into our next topic.
All
Who
right.
knows what a cuckold is?
Yeah, bro.
Be on the hub. What you talking?
I got asked to be a bull at a point in time. You feel me?
Be a who?
A bull.
A bull. That's what the person is that's doing the fucking.
Oh,
That's fucking.
oh,
Yeah.
nah.
The nigga
I
that
thought
like
I going to the plantation.
fucking somebody
boy,
else's
what?
wife. Yeah, some people like to watch like that's some fetish shit. Like
So, Pete, explain.
I ain't never do it. I got asked, and then
Okay,
the first time.
talk about that situation.
The first time I got asked to do it, it was like a long time ago before I was kind of educated on what it was. You feel me? But I was like, hell nah. I felt like motherfuckers was trying to set me up. You see what I'm saying? Niggas get killed. Niggas get killed for fucking motherfucking wives. So when I was young and they was trying to like they asked me about it, I'm like, or somebody came to me about it, I'm like, you tripping? Like hell nah. Then I got in I ended up going to a swinger party one time that I thought was a kickback, a regular kickback.
So how that work for you?
Whoa, why y'all dicks out?
Nah, but I was with this chick, bro. I was at AGP. I was in Atlanta at AGP, bro.
Which year was this? It was I went with
14.
y'all. What it was? That was 14,
14
when we went. Yeah.
I think 14. Yeah, I dipped off with a little joint. You feel me? And she was a Zeta, and then I had roll with her today. I think it's a kickback. And then she ended up telling me it was a swingers party. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this? But we didn't stay because I wanted to go out with everybody, come back and go out with y'all. So I just ended up fucking her in the bathroom. And then we got back in the car. We went back to the Airbnb or the crib. This might have been 15 though, maybe. But yeah, then I found out about cuckolds and it was all different types of fetishes and shit. It's a whole community of those type of people, bro. You feel me?
But that shit is always kind of weird when you think about it. For someone to want to like watch you have sex with somebody, especially if they're like married to them. Like, in my head, I'm always gonna think they're gonna try to kill you.
Yeah, but what do you
it's a
think
kink.
the
where it
real
comes
is
from?
though?
It's a kink. You can't.
Where it's come from.
I do.
You can't.
No, I
you
get
can't.
Why?
I
So you would
get
like
it.
to see somebody?
No, I
fuck
wouldn't.
Your wife.
That's a kink, bro.
How my ego is set up, I couldn't. But I like watching videos of myself, like with my of myself.
What? What?
You just went a whole different
What?
way.
No.
He just want to tell us he got videos of himself.
No. That's not.
Wait, what is
I'm
going
trying
on
to make
here?
a point. I'm not trying to make a point.
All right, we're listening.
So if you have a video of you smashing your girl, whatever, you want to watch that because you want to watch your girl get smashed, right?
By me, but
Yeah,
I'm
by
thinking about-
yourself.
So I'm thinking about
it's
my
that-
pleasure. I'm thinking about me and my pleasure.
But
But
look,
you also want to
it-
watch your girl, right?
it's
So
a
that's where it comes from. I feel like now, is something that I would do? No, but I feel like I get where that comes from.
it's a kink, bro. People have so many different types of kinks and fetishes. So it's like it's all types of shit that people think is weird that turn them on. You feel me? Niggas like feet. Back a lot of people like feet. And I don't like
I
feet like
never
that, but
understood that.
people really get off to looking at feet. You see what I'm saying? People like getting pissed on. It's so many different shit, bro, that people like. So it's like that's what turned them on, and that's their
I've,
fetish.
I've
Like
I've been asked by a lesbian couple, and I've been asked by like a heterosexual. Um, I've never done it because it's just yeah, nah. I just never done it. But with the heterosexual part, I was in college, and it was just like like a white dude that I was cool with, and he just wanted me to hit his girl for some reason. Like he would just always like be saying shit. And I'd be like, son, that's mad awkward. Like, so I never did that because I just thought it was weird. But with the lesbian couple, I definitely would have done it. I don't know, the ball just fell on that one.
No, I knew this couple at an old job I worked at that was really into that kind of stuff, and so they explained a lot of that kind of stuff. So I feel like I got like a better understanding of it. So that's pretty much what I'm repeating, kind of what he told me.
Y'all was selling teas and talking about cuckolds.
Pretty much.
and then
So,
that,
so you're
like
not opposed to it?
I am for myself. I'm opposed to it.
I
you
do
can't
it.
say for yourself because it's not a cuckold because yes you watching you fuck your girl. We talking about
No, that's
you
what I
watching.
just said.
We
All right,
talking
I got
about
it. I got it.
you
Then
watching
King.
another nigga.
I'm
fuck
saying
your girl.
no.
Okay.
What if King? What if your girl said she wants you watch you with another
Mm.
girl? What are you doing?
I'll probably do it.
You failed the test, you dumb nigga.
Hey, way to
Why
be
is William
toxic,
so
my
high?
boy. Hey, way to be toxic.
No,
I'm-
I'm about to. If my woman wants me to do something, I'm about to do it.
So what if she says she wants you to fuck a man?
No.
Would you do it?
No.
Y'all always going
Listen.
far left.
No.
What
My
if she
love has a limit.
what if she say she wants a threesome, but you have to bring in another dude?
I would say no.
He said my love has a limit.
Love has a limit, son. But other than that, if she needs me to do something for her, I'm gonna go ahead and handle that. I'm gonna handle that.
Let me cater to you.
Kurt, you had a situation like that.
Nah, I ain't even I ain't had no situation like that. But I would never do it, to be honest with you. It just seems like a slippery slope if you're in a relationship. And then if you're like the person that's entering a relationship to be the person that's the what do you call them? A bull, Pete? A bull? Nah, it just
What if
I
one
do
of
it.
one of your friends asked you to be a bull?
He gonna fuck him.
nah, it depends on which friend.
You had to think hard. You had to think that hard, bro.
I'd do it.
Nah.
I'd be a bull.
Nah. It'd be like an associate. I got associates. I don't have friends that I'm like, yo, your girl look kind of good today. I don't know, bro.
Yo, we.
Y'all niggas are wild.
So, Paris, you said if you were offered it, you would do it.
Yeah.
Having the nigga watch you fuck his wife.
And sometimes them niggas be jacking off and shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Hold
So-
on. What if he's like
So he's-
behind you
so he
while you're
behind
doing the thing?
Nah, the nigga gotta be he gotta sit in the closet facing a wall.
He got to be in a bubble.
So if you facing the wall, how you gonna see you?
You gotta listen. Use your auditory skills.
Son, I don't want no nigga watching me, son.
That is wild, bro.
Yeah.
I could
it's
never.
like, but when you look at it, it's like watching porn.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, but you're
It's just
your
behind.
like
wife.
The girl.
it's just like, but that's a kink, bro.
Yeah, for some
yeah,
people they
and
just
it's
want to see
just
their girl
fucking
get
weird.
dominated.
Yeah, and
I
I
don't
mean, that's
want
why
it.
I'm a
you
punish-
dominate
but
the girl.
some dudes aren't built like
this
that
is the
though.
thing, bro.
Some
This
dudes
is the
aren't built
thing.
like that.
I used to think it was weird too, but I try not to kink shame. It's just not.
Yeah,
for me.
that's a
It's
fact.
my
And I want to make
preference.
sure everyone knows we're not
You
kink
feel me?
shaming.
We
We're
not.
just
I'm
giving
not.
our
We're
opinions.
not kink
I'm
shaming.
shaming. That
Cause
shit
it's different.
weird.
It's different
It's
stuff
not
that turns
weird
people
because
on,
what if
bro.
you have a girl that wants to be dominant and you're not built to dominate her like that?
That's
You speaking
impossible.
from experience?
You know who
No.
I am?
Nah,
And
well,
Zebo,
listen, some
you
niggas,
got
some niggas
people.
just don't got the tools to
Yeah,
not
you're
be make
not
it
built
work.
like that. You're not built like that.
Like
Well,
they got
you
all the
shouldn't have
love.
that girl that you can't handle.
No, because
not all
he
about
can
that,
love
though.
her. He can love her way better than anybody else can. The love
Yeah, and
that
y'all
he
can
has
connect
for
on
the
a high level,
admiration he has for her.
but you can't put it down like she needs it to be put down.
So the nigga be
Well,
like, nah,
And,
me,
and
go
sometimes
ahead.
you just have to get.
That be the case, and also some people, you know, are voyeurs. They like to watch. It's a
Yeah.
kink.
Yeah, some guys just
So
like to
that's-
want to watch.
you feel
It's
me?
sure to get.
They turn
Like you
them
said,
on that they
it's
partner
live
get.
porn for them. Like it's porn in person for them.
Hey, you know what? I did hit somebody wife one time, but he wasn't. Well, he was in the same room.
Wait,
I
what?
did.
Nigga, are you high?
Nah, I did. I had to
He
think
trying to
about it.
remember.
I did one time, but he was with this other chick, but he let me fuck his wife. It was crazy.
It was in
I
the
was at-
same
I-
room?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've hit
nah.
bitches in the same room.
Nah,
But
but
he
he's
like-
talking about like his
But
wife.
it was a chick that I was dealing with too. But we wasn't together. But you know, I fucked.
Oh,
her
so
before,
you a swinger, my boy?
Oh yeah, I didn't.
So you a swinger, my boy?
Nah,
Niggas
cause she
done
wasn't
definitely
my
hit the
girl.
switcheroos.
Yeah, you feel me?
I'm
His
not doing
wife
that
like
neither.
watching him with other. His wife like watching him with other bitches. Like
Yeah,
that's just how
niggas done
they-
definitely hit the switcheroos.
Mm.
Swap.
So you let someone fuck your joint?
It wasn't my girl. It was just
Oh, okay.
it was just some
I
shorties
understand.
that we talking to.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's acceptable. I'll accept that answer. Before we go to the next topic, I wanted to because you weren't here for the last episode, Parrish.
Oh yeah.
And it just
She
came
about
back to
to-
me. So I wanted to make sure we get this before we get to the next topic. We were talking about shaving, and we somehow got to the topic of waxing your asshole. Because you
Bro,
get your
what
ass.
y'all?
We just want to know. We just want to know: do you get your that area cleaned up since you're getting your ass shaved?
I
It's a real
don't.
question.
I don't. One, I'm not a hairy person, so I don't have a lot of hair. So for me,
I don't have a
Oh
lot
my
of hair
God.
too, but I
I
have
use
hair on my
clippers.
ass.
Yeah, I use clippers. Let me make sure.
Hey, yo.
But then you still got the little hairs, and
I'm
shit
in the
gets
wrong
stuck.
podcast.
Stuff gets stuck to the hairs.
Yo.
I don't know.
So-
I don't know how y'all set up. I'm good.
So Shorty is still eating ass when you got hair.
I just hope I don't
That's
have
wild.
hair.
All right, we can go to the next topic. I need to find that out.
right. Okay. Whew. All right.
Yo.
So,
Let's get back on topic.
so
I
we're
just,
gonna.
when it hit me, I was like, oh, I forgot I was supposed to ask this next time.
All right. So we're gonna go to the next topic, man. We're gonna talk about the cancel culture. The cancel culture and cater to you. Why they're trying to cater to you. King, being that you recently just listened to the lyrics, trying to get the vibe from it. Please tell us. Please lead us off on this topic.
Now I'm gonna pull it up because hold on, let me pull up the lyrics real quick.
Yeah, I don't really know what's been going on with that. So let me
Well,
know.
while he pulls it up, I'll explain. So basically, Twitter and basically the internet, I shouldn't say Twitter, the internet is trying to cancel cater to you because they say it's a quote unquote slave song. It's not. It's just, I don't know. This new generation of cancel, my thing is this. Cancel culture is really good. It's gotten a lot
It's
of people
not. There's
canceled that
nothing good
deserve
about
to be
cancel
canceled.
culture. There's nothing.
It
good
got
about
R.
cancel
Kelly. It got what's that?
R. Kelly
dude
is
on
not
the stage
canceled.
show? He's
y'all
canceled.
niggas-
He's not canceled.
He's
culture.
canceled.
What
y'all
makes
niggas-
somebody canceled?
If they've done something wrong that you shouldn't do, like
Have they been
all right,
shunned from society?
let's go away from like
Yeah,
the
we do
celebrities
have
we
to
know
see
for a
what
second.
actually
Is R.
makes
Kelly
them
still
cancel.
being
Yeah.
played on the radio? Is he still
No.
being played at parties and songs?
He's not being played on the radio.
I hear him on the radio.
I
Yeah,
ain't heard him. I don't listen to the radio.
I've heard him
Me
on the
neither.
radio.
You're
I
right.
don't listen to the radio. I don't listen to the radio either, so I don't know.
My
Alright,
thing
but
is,
I went to a
Alright, well-
wedding probably like maybe a year, maybe it was a year ago, but they were playing R. Kelly.
Go ahead, Kurt. What you saying?
but what I'm saying, like, I'll give you an example that's not a celebrity that anybody's attached to, but like the Yankees used to have a song in the 7th inning stretch by a woman who was like her one song that they played in Yankee Stadium was famous or whatever, but all of her other songs were about slaves and why they had deserved to be in their place, and she was using the N-word wild. And the Yankees said,
Who is this?
I forgot the name. I would have to look it up. I don't know.
Exactly. So it's somebody that nobody even gives a fuck about. So it's right. That's the truth.
We
No,
talking
no,
about
no,
R.
hold on.
Kelly.
That is.
I'm trying to take it away from a celebrity so you can understand why.
No,
think
I
cancel
get
culture
you.
is
So they say,
necessary.
"Oh, we're not going to use her song anymore." But don't know
Because
you
it
can't
doesn't make sense.
cancel someone who you don't know who the fuck that person is. Nobody probably even gave a fuck about the song. It's just a song.
Oh no, people who wanted to keep the song that were cool with it being racist were like, oh, this is a travesty. Why would you do this? But people were like, well, I mean, you can't have somebody who's lived that life be a part of a staple of society. It just doesn't exist. Like the same thing we say about people.
Niggas pick and choose. Niggas pick and choose.
I mean, they
I do
do
think
that with
sometimes they go
everything.
overboard. Because I do think they went overboard when they try to get people like Justin Timberlake for saying he takes black culture away from people. I think that's stupid. But some people deserve to be canceled. Bill Cosby, well, I'm not even gonna do that. Forget I said anything. But some celebrities deserve to be
No,
canceled.
Bill Cosby would deserve to be canceled. We can say that. I have no problem saying that.
I
Bill Cosby
do
deserves to be
feel
canceled.
that R. Kelly is not canceled because I literally could hear him, and when we're at the club, they start
It's not about his
playing those
music, it's
songs.
about him though.
Yeah, but if he's actually canceled, then people wouldn't be playing his music.
No, that's not technically true because some
Why
people
not?
I'm
have
sure there's
grown up with
plenty of
this.
places he can go and be very
Yeah.
comfortable.
Because
So
there
I
are
don't
some
really think that's
because
being canceled.
y'all have to understand there are some
Mhm.
people who grew up with certain things. Some people cannot break tradition. So if they've been listening to this music for 20 years, they will continue to listen to
Exactly.
this music for 20
But
years.
we
Same,
haven't
the
been
same
listening
way.
to
Hold
R.
on, hold
Kelly.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
You
on.
haven't been listening to R.
Hold on,
Kelly for
hold on.
20 years?
Yes, we have.
You've
Nigga,
been
how
listening
old
to
are you?
R.
Nigga,
Kelly
we old.
since you
How
was
old
8.
are you?
You've
How
been
old are
listening to
you?
R. Kelly since
How
he
old
was
are you?
8, bro.
How old are
I
you?
am 28. 20
You're
plus
28.
8 is
I
20 years.
promise you, your
Your
parents were
parents
playing R.
wasn't listening to
Kelly.
R. Kelly when you were a kid.
My parents are
Happy
Jamaican.
people.
He said,
Yeah.
Did your parents not play one R. Kelly song when you were a kid?
I heard R. Kelly going to school when I was at school, high school.
But here's what I'm gonna say. Even
All
with
right.
R.
So
Kelly
you're an
and R.
anomaly.
Kelly,
I've heard R. Kelly music since I was a little kid. I don't listen to his music.
I want to get
That's
back
just
on
me.
track. But the last thing I want to say with the R. Kelly situation, people like to pick and choose because it's easy to say, "Oh, we can hate R. Kelly, but a more likable person like Michael Jackson, we're cool with."
I was
So
just about to say,
we're cool.
like,
So
what about Mike?
You
people
gotta look
love to
into the
pick.
Mike Jack story. Because
So
if you really
so
look
either
into it,
so you believe some people and you don't believe others.
you gotta
That's what it
go with the
boils
evidence
down
that's
to.
put in front. You gotta go to the evidence that's in front of you because there are some holes, some serious holes
There's
in the Michael
holes in
Jackson
all of
story.
it. There's
There's
holes in
no
all of
holes
it.
in R. Kelly.
If
There
there
is tape.
wasn't
There's a
holes,
tape chain of R.
he would be
Kelly.
in jail. If there wasn't
But the
any holes,
thing
he'd be in
is,
jail.
we all knew this about R. Kelly years ago. Like, this ain't nothing new.
He
But
should
my
have
thing
been
is, if
canceled a long time ago.
This
you
ain't
can say
nothing.
the same thing about Michael Jackson, the difference is Michael Jackson is more
There's no
likable.
real evidence against
That's
Michael
not true.
Jackson.
That is
That is,
100%
it is
not
very
true.
true. King.
There's no real evidence, bro. You tweaking. Stop
Yeah.
doing that.
But
You
with
talking
R.
about
Kelly,
we're way off topic.
if you say it's not
no.
true, if you say it's not true, that means you are able to pull out that evidence, and you know you can't pull that up.
I can.
It's even a person
I
after he
can.
died came out and said that they lied that he never did touch them after he passed away.
But there's some people who have still stuck to that, and there was a lot of evidence that they found. That's why
What
they
was
went
where
to
is that?
trial.
What was the
What
evidence?
I'm actually not gonna pull it out right now. But after we're done, I will go over that with you.
yeah,
Yeah,
please, do.
because he know he ain't gonna have it, y'all.
I promise you.
Yeah,
I promise you. But we're way off track. We're way
I
off
do
track.
feel like if you still playing the person's songs in the club radio, that's not really canceled to me, son. But back to cater to you, right? Let's not
King,
talk
keep
about
that
R.
same
Kelly.
energy.
Yes.
All
As
right,
I said
so-
before the pod.
So what
Word
did you
for
say,
word,
King?
too.
I want to
Chill out.
hear it.
Chill out. Okay, so this is what I want to start with. So a lot of women are having problems with pretty much you don't want to do nothing nice for your man. And that's fine if you don't want to do nothing nice for your man, but this is how the song starts. It says, quote, "Baby, I see you working hard. I want to let you know I'm proud. Let you know that I admire what you do. The more I need to reassure you. My life would be purposeless without you. If I want it, got it. When I ask, you provide it." So this is a dude who's doing what he's supposed to do. When you need something, he's taking care of you. And see, they're talking about one night. You can't cook your dude a meal one night.
So
You
what?
can't.
So what you said they are though? If they know how to do that?
Let me finish because you're breaking my mode.
Nah.
Hold on.
No,
I'm in my mode.
you're being
I'm in my mode.
disingenuous.
I'm not being disingenuous. I'm going to
Alright.
get to that.
Okay.
I'm going to get to that. So you can't bring him his slippers one night. You can't brush his hair and put his do-rag on for him. I understand that it's a lot, but when you ask for something, you got it. When you need something, he provides it for you. And what I think this comes down to is a lot of women in relationships, they want to be lazy. They feel
Damn.
like they feel it. No, it is laziness. It's
Yo,
laziness.
you
This
walked
is
around
so
what you
Exactly.
actually said.
No, I'm not walking around. I'm explaining.
Oh,
I'm
so he ain't
explaining.
really keeping it real. He ain't
Yes,
really.
he called them lazy bitches. That's what he said. That's what he
He
said.
called them
You wild.
ungrateful, lazy ass bitches.
That's not what I said at all.
You
That's
is
what
That's
he
not what I
crazy.
said.
said at all.
You're
That's
crazy.
not what I said at all.
You crazy.
But no, it is laziness. And
We
like
respect. We respect our women. You feel me?
exactly. So I respect women 100%. But I feel like if your dude is doing everything he's supposed to do and he's
Oh.
taking care of you, you should like show out for him every now and then and do something special for them, make him feel appreciated and like reciprocate it.
Nah,
Like he doesn't have to do it should be a two-way street. If he's holding you down, you should hold him down too, and make him feel just as appreciated and validated as you want to feel.
nah, I
100%.
definitely agree.
I agree.
And if you don't, you're ungrateful.
Like you, like you said, the start of the song is her bigging up her man, is them bigging up their men for doing what they're supposed to do. Pretty much from what we seeing, a lot of shorties is dating not shit ass niggas. That's what it is. So
Yeah,
they
if-
can't. So they
if you
can't
don't wanna-
relate. They can't relate. They can't relate to putting on for their man because they're probably dating niggas that's not doing what's supposed to be done.
But
yeah,
here's the thing.
if your man ain't shit, then that's on you.
They
like,
want somebody that
niggas get
that
catered
would
to.
do all those things to them, but then they're not acting accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Don't request all this and
So
you thirsty ass.
That bitch.
why can't
My
you be
bad.
normal?
Yo.
Just be
Nigga
normal.
This nigga could have had a regular cup.
Anyway.
The fuck, nigga?
Yeah, you could have turned your camera off or something.
Oh my god, bro.
I can't be hydrated.
But
Funny
anyway,
hell, but
they don't act accordingly, bro. You gotta act accordingly if you want that treatment. I feel like the newer generation, like with the whole city girl, hot girl summer craze, like, yeah, do you have fun, but don't be mad when like they be like, oh, they want somebody to take care of everything, pay every single bill, give me
Birkins.
shit to get my hair done all the time, get my nails done all the time, and
Yeah,
then
but you know where that comes from.
you can't even wash no fucking dishes.
Right,
You can't even,
We about to get canceled.
you can't wash no dishes.
hey,
No,
I'm saying
I'm
this.
saying like not do it because of me. I'm saying they're not able. You don't know how to do those things. You don't know how to cook. You
They
don't
gonna
know
say, do you know how to build a house?
Hey, I'm gonna say this,
None of
bro.
that shit.
Hey,
But
this
you
what I'm
want
saying.
Can you cut
want
grass?
the world. You
Can
want
you
the
cut
world,
grass?
but you can't even suck dick properly. Like, like, come on, son.
Hey, I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. A nigga don't mind doing for a female, bro. It just be the entitlement for me, bro. Like,
Yeah,
don't act like you
100%, bro.
don't act like you're entitled that I have to give you some shit. I do it because I want to.
Because I'm not entitled on my end thinking that you have to give me sex. You have to do things for me. I'm not expecting
Facts.
that.
That's a
The
fact.
reason
That's
that
a
the shit
fact.
is like this is niggas' fault.
What?
Niggas is hella fucking thirsty. Niggas are fucking simps. Niggas do way too much, and so that is the expectation.
Chill,
Because
Dr.
niggas would
Phil.
do
Nah,
way
hey.
too much to get some pussy, and
Bro-
it's ridiculous. It's
Bro got a
egregious.
point.
And it's
Niggas be paying shorties just because they cute.
yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I
Paying
mean,
shorties to go on a date.
I'm not
Like,
gonna call
How
it
you gonna
ridiculous.
pay a shorty
Listen,
to
You know,
buy
it
her
don't
a
even
meal?
be they shorty. It just be a random. She cute and she
Yeah.
got the goddamn.
But some
Uh,
niggas get off to that, bro.
But no,
That's how some dudes
it
get
ain't
off
tricking
like
if
that.
you
They
got it.
trick. You call them trick. Those are tricks, bro. That's a
but you
trick.
can't
You
get
see what I'm saying?
mad
But
because
that's
these
what
shorties are
messed the
trying to
game
run it
up.
up on niggas because niggas are
I mean, you got tricks, bro. Like that's what it
OD
is.
horny for
Niggas
no
gonna
reason,
pay
and
for what
they're
they want.
fucking up the game.
You say what?
Niggas are OD horny for no reason. It's just fucking up the whole game
So
for everybody else.
are you saying tricks are corny?
Yes.
I'm not a
Hold
trick.
on.
But
I
I
feel like
don't.
Definition. What are your before I say that they're corny? What are your definition of a
A
trick?
A
trick
trick
is
is a
somebody
nigga that's
that
paying for shit and not getting nothing out of it.
no. Sometimes he could get something or not, but he's a trick. You feel me? You a trick. You pay money. Some tricks get
That
set
is
get
just
shit.
stupid.
Are
Some
you
don't.
saying a trick is
It
someone
depends on
who?
what the trick want too. Sometimes, bro.
Are
Sometimes
you
they'll trick
saying?
off. They'll trick off on you, and they probably don't even want that from you. You got other tricks that trick off on you, and they might fuck the trick. You see what I'm
So
saying?
Ain't tricking if you got it.
it seems like the
Yeah.
definition of a trick is too vast for me to call them lame, or corny. But niggas are doing too much, and it's not women's fault that niggas
I
can't
agree.
get that shit together. Like,
I agree.
I think because like I think a lot of niggas like they throw the money in their face first too, like
yeah, because you have no
try to
personality
impress them.
and you're
So try to
ugly.
impress them. You feel me? So
Ugly.
like
If you're like me and you're just cute and you can get and women like you off the strength of that, then you don't got to do all that.
They call you cute with that hairline?
Yes, 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 yes. Like, actually, do you see me
DeMarco.
right now?
Oh man.
Like,
But
chill
nah,
out.
I agree. I think that I
You're
think
over here
that like
flexing.
I think that it's just weird. And it's not just on the dudes that's giving them money. I do think there's something wrong with them. They do fuck up the game, but the women who are like, here's my Cash App, here's my Venmo. Don't talk to me unless you putting something in it. Like,
Because
yo,
there's
like
niggas
what?
that will put something in it. If
Yeah,
nobody
and
putting
But
nothing
bro,
in it,
still,
what are you
honestly,
that's still broke. That's still broke behavior. Like,
majority of the women
You
that
have an
are
asset
doing
and
that or
you're
are acting
getting-
like that, they are very miserable, bro.
But you're turning an asset
I
into
agree.
revenue.
Very
but
miserable.
you do have some women
Because
who
they're really
are
not
like
getting it.
you do have some women who are like content creators, so that's like their job. So
But
for a lot of
I've
men,
seen
listen for a lot of men that try to talk to them, that's how it is. Like so for some women, some of them they might be like, if you want to contact me, it's my only. And then I mean, it just depends. That's how some of them work. Not saying that they're doing it just because to get money out of people, like it's their business. But now you do have some women who just do that. Like
yeah,
just
I'm
be
talking
like,
about the women that just do that, and it's just weird. It's equally weird to the people who are giving these girls money and thinking that's going to
it's not, but
parlay
it's
into some
not.
pussy.
But I
feel
don't
like it's
not
not.
I don't not nobody hustle though.
I don't
I would
either.
like
That's why
get your
I don't
money.
either.
Get
If
your money
niggas
by
are
any means.
uncontrollably horny and
Just right
they are
game,
just gonna give their money away,
right
give the
game, wrong
fucking
nigga.
money.
At the end of the day, they should not like women that have whoever's trying to cancel this song. You have some shit. I'm talking to you. Any of y'all that have issues with this song,
Is this camera on me?
yo, you have issues, bro. You have
Give
issues.
Zach the full screen right now.
Yo, put the screen on me. Like
Hold
back
on,
then,
hold
put the
on,
screen
hold
on.
on.
Is this the
Screen on
camera?
me.
Is this the camera?
Put the screen on me. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, okay? But anyway, any female that has an issue with catering to their man, you are going to be a miserable woman for the rest of your life because you'll never find a man. You will wonder what the issue is. You are the issue, sweetheart. You're the issue.
Hold on, I
I'm sad
have
to
to stop
say.
you. I gotta stop you.
Sad to
Because
say.
you're going a little too far.
Nah.
I gotta stop you. I gotta stop you.
How? How am I going too far?
Because
bro?
I
You should
wouldn't
have no
make it.
issues. Like I have
wouldn't
no
make it.
problem
I
taking
agree.
care of my woman, bro.
But that's
So
the thing.
why
Why
do you
make
have
sure
an
it's a
issue
two-way
taking care of your
street.
man?
You have to make sure it's a two-way street. I think that's the thing people
You
lost
should have
in the
no
song.
issue
It's
taking
a
care of
two-way
your
street.
man, bro.
Absolutely.
And I
Yeah.
have no problem taking care of my woman. I do the most for my woman. I do the most.
Facts.
I have no problem
Same.
taking. You should have no problem taking care of me. There should be no issue. So if you don't want to take care of me, not even try, not even a minimum, just like, come on. I can't get a warm bath or something? Kick rocks.
You can't put my slippers outside the door. Like,
Hey, listen.
Right.
King almost had a conundrum a couple weeks ago when he ain't have his baked cookies.
yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
facts.
yo, I've been working hard. Like, cater to me. Put them brownies in the oven.
Nigga had to make his own brownies. How
Yeah,
trash.
I definitely wasn't catered to that day. So
But the fact that they try to compare it to a slave, like a slave
Yeah,
song, they're saying
that
that
shit was trash.
person's being a slave. Are you kidding me? No. It's
Yeah,
not
and
wrong
that's
with
probably
taking
the
care of your
worst
man,
part.
bro.
it comes down to women not wanting to do shit for men, which is understandable. I get it. I 100% get it. But like, yo, if your dude is holding you down, do some nice shit for him every now and then. It's okay.
Bro,
It's
if
okay.
if any female considers this song a slave song of being a slave to their man,
Man, them,
you're
Niggas
them
gonna
like-
hoes
you're
sad,
gonna
bro.
you're gonna be a bitter, miserable ass.
Like, bro, it's just
like,
a song
woman,
talking
bro.
about what they'll do. Man, people who trying to cancel that shit is sad. Like, shut your dumb ass up.
Facts. So, with that being said, we're gonna go into our last topic of the night. Brought to you by King.
Whoa.
So him talking about stopping me right there. I'm gonna stop you while you ahead. Fat women commandeering the term. Excuse me. Fat woman commandeering the term thick. Go ahead, explain yourself, brother.
Y'all niggas is crazy.
Yeah, that's wild, son.
Go ahead, explain yourself, brother.
You gotta get on the camera.
Because he said
Get
that.
on the camera.
Put the camera on him. Put him the only person right now.
He was like, y'all wow, y'all wow, y'all wow.
You're tripping.
Go
You're
ahead
tripping
and
right now.
Niggas get the spotlight and start shaking.
Yo. No, so this is what I'm gonna say. And there's nothing wrong with being a big girl. There's some big girls that are extremely beautiful.
You gonna get, boy, they gonna eat your ass up. They gonna eat
No,
your
Zach
ass
is extremely
up.
grimy. Zach is OG grimy right now.
Twitter,
Zach is
Twitter,
grimy
get
as
him.
hell right now.
How am I
Bro,
grimy,
you grimy
bro?
as hell.
Bro.
Nah, say what you
Hold
was saying.
on,
Don't hold
Zach,
back,
no.
nigga. Don't
Chill.
hold back.
Because you was very adamant.
I
in
didn't
the
hold on.
group
All I
chat.
did was
Yeah, King.
all I did
King,
was
one
suggest
mic,
this
one
as a
mic,
topic.
King, one mic.
Chill, because this isn't good for radio. Or yeah, so let me get my shit off right now. So, like I was saying, you can be big and extremely beautiful. There's a lot of bigger women that are extremely beautiful, but to be quote thick, there is a wagon to waist ratio that you have to have. And if you don't have that, then you're not thick. That's pretty much it. Like you are bigger, but that doesn't make you thick. And I feel like what we need is a term that bigger women can have to make them feel better about themselves. Because as Zach put it, fat, that's an ugly word.
So what's the ass to waist ratio?
I can't pull out
Cause
the
that can be subjective to from one person to another. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I don't got the measurements off top of my head, but like niggas know the ratio.
everybody
You
ratio
know
ain't
when
gonna
you
be the
see it.
same.
You know when you see it is what I'm gonna say.
Everybody ratio ain't gonna be the same.
But you know when you see it.
Yeah, Zach Jamaican, they got a whole different ratio, boy.
Yeah, you know when you see it.
So let's try to come up with a term. Let's try to come up with a respectable term.
If
the
y'all
bigger
ladies want to call yourself thick, call yourself thick. I ain't complaining. More pushing for the cushion, or cushion for the pushing, however they say it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm not
No.
complaining either. This is a King
Right.
thing, guys. It's not a
This
part
is
of the
not. Why are y'all
Toxicity
throwing
thing.
me under the bus? This is the last time I ever suggest a topic. Y'all OD right now. I have no problem with any of these women, son.
You just speak on it. Like if they're commandeering the word thick, that's what they doing.
Well, we about to clip this one.
No, y'all are wild.
So I have a question. Would you ever have sex with a big woman?
Yes.
Or
Yeah,
a thick
I be
woman,
tearing
thicker
big
woman?
women down.
Yeah, I don't
So,
got no
King,
problem.
when-
I done hit
King, when you-
some
on.
blocks now.
King, when you're hooking up with the bigger and you say you like, if she say you like this thick ass, you say, well, it's not thick. It's actually kind of thick. It's not. You in there getting out the measurements for her to let her know she's not on the scale? Like what?
No, because I respect women, and I want to make that clear. I respect women, but what like this is a fact, like, and it's not their fault because it's on the other. It's on the other side too, where women with barely enough body, and I'm not body shaming right now, but there's some women that don't meet the credentials and are throwing out that term. And I feel like it may be offensive to that culture that you're appropriating of actual thick women. And that's the actual factual around the situation. So it's no slight to women that are very slender or bigger, but there are requirements to thick. And everyone don't meet the requirements, and that's okay.
Listen, for me,
Interesting.
I like different women for different reasons. So it's big girls that I like. I mean, it's thick Jones that I like. I like them for all different reasons. So for me, stay the way you is, because a nigga like me gonna like you for what you got.
Nah, yeah, exactly. So like, and do like B, I'm gonna get you right regardless. So we gonna get that body right together. So it don't even matter.
How when you built like
Boy, stop playing with me, cause niggas keep trying to play with me. Son, like I'm actually cut up like fucking Rocky, son. So I need y'all like y'all gonna make me
nigga,
take
you
my.
barely got shoulders.
On one of these pods, y'all gonna make me take my shirt off and embarrass y'all for real.
Nah, we good on that.
But what do y'all think? Y'all wanted to put me on
It
the
ain't
spot.
about what we think. It's your topic, buddy.
No. Y'all want to put me on the spot. What do y'all think? What do y'all think?
Honestly, yeah. No way, shape, or form in my fat shaming, but because ain't nobody perfect. So
Yeah.
Ain't nobody.
Some
like,
of us are two Twinkies away from obesity ourselves.
I actually hate when women call me thick. When they be like,
I've done that before. I've done that before.
Like, yeah, you thick. I'm like, bro, what?
It's my neck. I get the thick neck comment a lot.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I came out the barbershop this one time, bro, right? And I had on sweatpants, right? And I'm walking by, and these two, these two women, they bad, they look good as hell. And while I'm walking, they're like, damn, he got a fat ass. And I'm like, what? So they came up to me, bro. I was talking to her, they grabbing my ass. I'm like, oh, y'all got chill. Y'all doing too much, bro. I was like, this is too much, bro. Like, y'all
I've
too.
too been groped. I've been groped by an old lady when
I see how them women be feeling, bro. That shit crazy.
I was a server. And I was dropping off food, and I like had to like extend across the table. Old lady grabbed a handful of yams. I'm like, yo,
Sexual
it'd be like
harassment.
that. It'd be like
But
that.
I think the biggest thing is everyone finding a way to identify themselves in a way that makes them feel comfortable.
Kurt, what you think? Kind of quiet on this.
I mean, I whatever you weigh is whatever you weigh. If I like you, I like you. But I mean, I go for like skinnier girls that have less body. It's just me. It's a preference.
Yeah.
So you don't prefer bigger women?
I mean, I ain't got no type. Bad bitch is the only thing that I like.
They should cancel you just for that. That was so corny.
Exactly.
Do you think that's an issue though with females that find it? Okay.
Nigga
What you
watching
looking at over there,
porn.
buddy?
I don't know what's going on. So,
That was Instagram, my bad.
so with women having an issue with you saying that you don't want to date big women, or you prefer, like Kurt says, like, yeah, I prefer women with a slender body. I don't like dating bigger women. Do you find like what's the issue with
But
that?
they be the same ones saying that they can't date somebody that's not 6 feet tall. So it goes both ways.
Yes, I stand against that.
Yeah. No, I don't mind.
It's the
women
same
having
thing
their
to me.
preferences and dudes having their preferences. But I do feel like, and I just feel, same goes for shorter guys. Um, there's a lot of discrimination, and people are made to feel bad for either being short or for women their weight, and it's fucked up either way. And I get where it comes from. Most women don't want a dude that's shorter than them, and I can understand that.
Cool, but
And
it be shorties that's 4'11" and be like, I only want a nigga that's
Exactly.
6 feet.
Exactly.
Nigga, the difference between me and him, you might think I'm 6 feet standing next to you. That's how small you are. But like,
no, I
I'm
get it,
tripping.
but like, here's the thing: like, if you're cute enough, she's gonna go for you. So, and
Yeah.
and that goes for the same for women. If you're cute enough, he's gonna go for you. So I've never had a problem because I'm handsome. So like I don't really have to worry about these things.
Well,
I do
shut
happen
your
to be
ass up.
6 feet. Um,
Yeah, when you handsome and wealthy, it don't matter.
yeah, I'm just handsome, so I don't have to worry about height or weight. I work out, but like I'm not too stressed about it because I'm handsome. So it's just like it is what it is
Boy, you
because I'm
chubby.
handsome.
You
So
chubby.
you like
See, y'all are gonna. I'm contemplating just taking my shirt off right
you
now.
like being
No.
But
you like being
I'm gonna chill. No,
you like being built like meat wad.
no, I'm actually cut the fuck up, but like that's neither here nor there.
All
Because
right.
Yeah, you don't need
and
to
why
prove
it
that,
doesn't
bro.
matter? Why it doesn't matter is because I'm handsome. That's it. Life is like people talk about pretty privilege. That's a real thing. Like I don't have to worry about a lot of things because I'm handsome.
King really like the Lil Uzi Vert of this group chat. He just think he the baddest bitch alive.
I
Like,
kind of am. Like I feel like what I bring to this
Yo,
this
this
podcast
nigga-
So you
just
consider
being
yourself a
like,
bad bitch? That's what you telling me.
I knew you was a little tweak.
if someone said that I was, I wouldn't disagree. But that's
Okay. All right. With
He
that
trying
being
to
said,
That
smooth it
concludes this
over.
episode.
with that being said, that includes this week's episode
Uh,
of Pardon the Toxicity. So we're gonna wrap it up.
we out of this beat. In the words of Pete Weezy, you know what the fuck going on.
Before it motherfucking happened, here you talking about.
Goodbye.
Yes, Lord.